Welcome everyone to Cup2Hook Conversation number 77. Welcome everyone that is watching this on the replay, and welcome everyone that is coming in tonight. You guys, I'm so excited to be doing StreamYard again. And I do apologize for being a little bit late tonight. Oh my goodness. Trying to adjust things. As you can tell, the camera angle is a little bit different. Just ignore the mess in the background. Oh my goodness, I'm just so happy to be here. Hey Denny, hello, how are you? Welcome in. And Mare, hello. And Wanda, it is so good to see everyone. Oh my goodness. Well, how's your week been? How's everybody doing? Hello, Crystal. Wilma says, hello, Cynthia and Joy friends. Hello, Christy. She says, hello. Denny says, I see lots of happiness in the background. Thank you. You guys, it is so cold here for me. It's only 46 degrees, but it's so cold. Mare says, that's an awesome palm hat. Thank you. Kelly Platter made this for me last year for Christmas. And she made Todd, Mr. Joyful, a camouflage hat. But I love this hat. And it went very well with my outfit. I mean, I'm just kind of wearing a wintry red coat with a black shirt underneath, but it went very well. It made a really nice ensemble. Hello, Dawn. Hello, Daniel. It's nice to have you here. Denny says, hi, Mare, and hi, Daniel. Mare says, true that, Denny. Hello, Gabby. She says, hi, everyone. Jean is here. Welcome in, Jean. The wind is coming off of ice today. I know, Jean. Oh, you guys, Jean and I, we are in South Carolina. We do not typically get a lot of snow and ice, but that is what is on its way to us right now. So, what's in your cup? Before I tell you what's in my cup, I'm going to show you what's on my cup because it just is so appropriate. But it says, baby, it's cold outside. Now, y'all may have to bear with me a little bit. Again, I've changed the angle of my camera and it is far away from me. I feel so small in this screen. But maybe I'll have some more time between Cup2Hook and movie that Mr. Joyful and I can play with it a little bit. All right. So in my cup is hot tea. And I am drinking apple cinnamon. Jean says we are in for half an inch of ice. Wow. Well, last I heard, they were calling for anywhere from 3 to 5 inches of snow. But in all realistic reality, Jean, you know as well as I do, it will probably end up just being ice. Denny is drinking water, and she says, hi, Gabby. Gabby says it's only 35 here in Kentucky. Ooh. Gabby says, hi, Denny. Jean says, coffee is in my cup. Nothing on my hook tonight. Just resting after a long day. I hear you. Mare says, hi, Gabby, Jean, Christy, Dawn, Daniel, Crystal, and anyone I missed. And Denny says it is 27 in Massachusetts. Oh, my gosh, you guys. It's so cold. I will try not to complain about my 46-degree weather. Okay, so I'm hoping I'm going to do a little bit better with this StreamYard tonight than I did on my first time last week. And again, I appreciate all of you just being patient and working with me. I'm going to go quickly over all the stuff that I have to share. And then I'm going to drop the link in the chat there. And anyone who wants to come up and just say hi, share what's on your hook, in your cup, then you can feel free to do so. So in the meantime, go ahead and tell me what is in your cup, what is on your hook, and I am going to show you what's on my hook. But before I actually do, I'm going to share two other things. One of them is some happy mail that I got this past week from Candy, who lives in Illinois, and she is a big part of our movie night. And bless her heart, she's usually trying to play as she can. She works at a gas station convenience store, and so she usually has us playing by the register, and she plays when she can. But she tried to take my Joyful Creations logo and created a sign for me. And isn't this pretty? Look at that. That is so cool. She did a really good job. So that's going to go back there on the wall, so you will be able to see that in the future. And then the other thing I want to share with you is really kind of heavy, but Mr. Joyful had seen this, and he said if it was still there later, he would get it, because it made him think of our little friend. For those of you who know about Chase, he is Grandma Anna's great nephew. He's 5 years old. He has leukemia. It's an acute form of leukemia. He's been going through radiation treatments, and because of the chemo, it's causing him to lose his hair. And on top of it, Chase is a Down syndrome little boy. And so not only being 5, but also being Down syndrome, he just doesn't fully understand everything that's going on. And he is, bless his heart, in and out of the hospital so much. And Grandma Anna asked if we would make some beanie hats for him. And I showed you guys a couple weeks ago the Batman hats that I made him. And then I showed you on the video that we have called Joy Hugs for Chase, the Batman light that Mr. Joyful has given him, that he has had since he was a very, very little boy. But anyway, he saw this and had to get it. So we have got to find a great big box or send 2 boxes to Chase. But you guys, look at what he has gotten for Chase. Can you see this? Is that not so sweet? It's a Batman, and it says my hero, and it's got metal in it. So it's heavy, but it's a plush animal. I mean, you can squish it. But in the legs and stuff to help it stand, because it stands on its own, it's got metal, so it's kind of heavy. And then he's got a cape on the back. You know what Batman doesn't have a cape? So I just thought that was so precious. But anyway, Chase is going to absolutely love that. So Mr. Joyful has found some joy in making a 5-year-old smile. All right. So I told you I'm drinking apple cinnamon tea in my cup. And the things that have been on my hook, last time we were together, which was last Friday, I told you that I was going to try and do a little bit of mosaic, and that I had started working on a mosaic little purse. And I wasn't quite ready to show it because I had frogged it like 3 times and wasn't happy with it. So the 4th go, I just said, I'm just going to go with it. So I finished it, and I did it in acrylic yarn. And this is it. This is how it came out. And there's the bottom. But I'm pleased with it. And it just unzips, and you got your little inside there. So that was the little mosaic purse in acrylic yarn. However, I went back and I did it in cotton yarn, and I am a firm believer that I will never make them in acrylic again. I will only make them in cotton yarn. But this is my mosaic purse or little pouch, whatever, in the cotton yarn. And you guys, I absolutely love this. Now I've got some little goodies already in here because I'm already using it, but love it, love it. So I'm very pleased with how those turned out. All right. Let me see. I'm going to try and see if I can read some of the comments really quickly. Mare says, I have a hard root beer, rough work week, and my chat just jumped. Well, I love root beer. Okay. Hard work week and cheese and crackers. That does sound good. Hello, VJ. And Christy says, working on my first prayer shawl while sipping on Sprite. Oh, that's exciting about your prayer shawl. What color are you doing it in, Christy? Denny says, beautiful. Gabby says, that is really pretty. VJ says, that's beautiful. Denny says, hi, VJ. Jean says, beautiful sign. She did a really good job, you guys. VJ says, hi, Denny. Denny says, Christy, that's wonderful. Christy says, hello to everyone in the chat. Mare says, love it, Candy. It's M&M good. Marvelous, Mark. Oh, that's great. Mare says, wowza, Chase will love it. Isn't that something? Hello, Trish. Trish says, popping in, then popping out because I got to watch the second episode. Oh. Mare says, marvelous make, not Mark. Got you, got you. Trish says, laugh out loud, Trish. Hello, Gabby. She says, they are both very pretty. Thank you. Jean says, Mom is calling. Got to go talk to Mom, Jean. Mare says, hi, VJ. And Christy says, Southerly Dew Stripes. Yes. So I was really, really pleased with that. I'm very, very happy. And then the last thing that's on my hook, you're not going to be able to tell what it is. It looks kind of like a baby blanket. I got to go the right way with the camera. It is this pretty pink, and it's got like a metallic color to it. I don't know if you can see the metallic in it. But I got this yarn from a store called Ollie's, and it's Care-On Simply Soft Party. It comes from Yarn Inspirations. It's 99% acrylic, 1% metallic. It's in the color Soft Pink Sparkle, and I got it on sale. Their price was $4.99. I paid $2.99 for it. Whoop, whoop. And I think these are like maybe 3-ounce skeins. Yes, 3-ounce skeins, 85 grams. Maybe you can see that sparkle a little bit. But what am I making with that? Well, Trish from the Purple Yarnivore can tell you, because it is her pattern of the month for January from the book that she has asked anyone who wants to participate to get. And this is what we're making. It's called the Heartland Shrug. So that is, that is what I'm going to be making, trying to make sure I don't show any of the pattern. And let me see if I can get a better picture of it. Here we go. So that's what it's going to look like. And mine's going to be in pink. Now, I want to hear something funny? I don't typically wear a lot of pink because I have not ever really been a pink lover. But something has happened in the last year, maybe even 2, and I have fallen in love with the color pink. VJ says, hi, Mare. Hello, Candy. She says, hi, my Joy sister. And Denisha says, oh, that is pretty. All right. Let's see. I was just trying to see if I could change my screen a little bit. But anyway. All right. I'm going to go over my news, and then I'm going to give you guys a chance to come up. And those of you that are coming in, welcome in. And as you come in, please don't forget to give me thumbs up, and that way people can find us and recognize us. So what's in your cup? What's on your hook? And the question for tonight is, what is your favorite and or least favorite thing about winter? My favorite thing about winter is the clothing and apparel that I get to wear. My least favorite thing about winter is I do not, what?
Winter itself.
Mr. Joyful said winter itself. I don't like being cold. So that is my least favorite thing about winter. But my favorite thing is I love drinking lots of hot chocolate and wearing winter clothes. So let me know. Some of you may be a snow fan. I like snow one day only. I like going out in it for no more than maybe 10, 20 minutes. And then I like watching it fall from inside through a window. All right. We had one birthday this past week, and I appreciate those of you that went by and gave Debbie some love on her birthday. But Debbie Loves Yarn had a birthday on the 10th of January, which was on Monday. And our traveling boxes are traveling, you guys. They are already on the move again. So like they were already moving before the update went out yesterday. So that's really, really exciting. But box number 1, it left, since we were last together, since last Thursday, it left Kim with Affordably Crafty in Massachusetts. It went to Rose. Rose Likes Crochet in Illinois. And it is now on its way to Lisa with Happy to Hook Creations in Illinois. So box 1 has done some traveling. Box 2 is still snuggling down for the winter in New Jersey with Angela. Box 3 was in Illinois with Candy. And then it left and went to Crystal, the Yarny Chicken and Crazy Cat lady in Texas. And it is on its way to Stephanie with Life in Stitches to Tennessee. So our boxes are having a lot of fun, and I'm kind of jealous. I wish, Bree says all the time from Bree's Little Crochet Corner, Bree's Little Yarn Corner, I wish I could just jump in them boxes. Me too. Shirley says that a lot too. It would be fun to travel with the boxes. All right. Bree, there is Bree there. And Denny says, not really a pink lover either. I love the calmness of winter and the really cold days. Oh, that's sweet. And Denny says, I love Lisa of Happy to Hook. Yes, yes. All right. Special videos this past week. I finally got out the birthday video of my granddaughter celebrating her first birthday. It was at the end of November, so I was a little bit late, but it is out. And I'm hoping this Sunday, if not the following Sunday, to have a little video out of our New Year's Day trip to the zoo. So be looking out for that. And movie night last week, we had 2 winners. We had Mare from Runawayneedle Red, and we had Margie. And then Jen Reeves came in with the highest points. She had 51 points for the night. And we had several new friends join us, and we want to just continue to welcome them. We had DL Cummings, aka Mrs. C. We had Kimrsch, and we call her Kim. And we had Mrs. T with the T, like drinking tea. Lisa Knits. Yay, Lisa! And we had Sanita Makes Crochet Items. So glad they came and joined us. And then for Saturday shout outs last week, we introduced Sharon Creates. And just a little bit of info on Sharon. She joined YouTube in September of 2019. She made her first video 2 months ago. And from last week, when I was making her shout out video to this very moment, she has increased from 33 subscribers to 42. So hopefully some of you guys went over and gave her some joy love. She's located here in the United States, and her niche, her creativity is crocheting, but she uses it and incorporates it into making Operation Christmas boxes for the children, and those boxes travel all around the world. And so that is exciting. She does them in themes, so you really got to go check out those boxes. She has some amazing and really cool themes. All right, that kind of wraps up everything. And so I am going to open up the channel to anyone who wants to come in. So I'm going to post that link, and we're just going to chat until time for Joy Basket Moment. So anyone who wants to come up, just go ahead and click on that link and I will bring you up. Denny says, "Aw, sweet." VJ says, "Hi, Denny. I like Lisa too." Denny says, "I found Lisa and Rose likes crochet." Woo woo. Hello, Margie. Welcome in tonight. She says, "Hi, Cynthia." And Mare says, "Dislike winter. The shorter daylight hours, the cold, the icy ground and roads. I love smells of winter, baked goods, pumpkin coffee, ginger, and the feel-good holiday movies." Oh, Mare, you actually touched on a lot of really cool things. I do agree. I don't like the shorter hours. I don't like it getting dark early. And I do love smelling the baked goods and pumpkin smells, and absolutely love holiday movies. In fact, between Hallmark and the Up channel, I very seldom go to Netflix right now, except for watching All the Midwife. Denny says, "I was saying you found Lisa through Rose Likes Crochet." Oh, that's awesome. Rose Likes Crochet is another amazing channel. And for those of you that don't know, she has this really amazing program going on called Wings. And you definitely need to check that out, especially if you are one that working and making things to give to charity. Rose has an amazing program going on with that. All right. Well, I'm giving this a minute to see if anyone wants to come up. I will share a couple other things. For those of you that are a part of my Bible study, we were supposed to start that back in January. I do appreciate your patience and allowing me a chance to continue to transition into working and still recovering and trying to maintain my YouTube channel. But we will definitely, knock on wood, be starting that Bible study next Wednesday. And we are starting with the book of Joshua. And then for those of you that maybe were not a part and missed and want to go back and check, you can check in the playlist. I have a Bible study that we did on Proverbs, on a Galatians and Ephesians and Esther. Esther was a lot of fun. It was very short, but it was a lot of fun. And let's see what else is going on. I know I was just thinking of something else. I think I can go ahead and say this. I'm wondering if Trish is still here. But Trish with the Purple Yarnivore, we have definitely decided that we're going to start doing a weekly live together. And we are still working out the name of that live and the day. I think it's going to be on Thursday nights. Candy says, did you hang your gift yet? I have not. It's going right there where that empty space is, but I showed it to everyone a little bit ago when we first came on. So this is the sign that Candy made. Did a wonderful job. I cannot wait to hang it up. So, and the reason Mr. Joyful hasn't gotten it hung up is because that sweet man has converted our barefoot claw tub into a shower for me. So, yeah, he's been a busy man after work every night. Denny says, hi, Candy. How are you? Mare says, great sign, Candy. Candy says, hi, Denny. Lisa says, hi, that's Joyful Creations. Yes, yes. I wish I could remember the other thing I was going to tell you. Candy says, thank you. I thank you. Well, there will be a new channel shouted out next week. Tomorrow. So please be sure and go check out that channel that we're shouting out. I actually was able to catch a little bit of her live this afternoon, and so I told her about it. And it turns out she's new to my channel, but it turns out that she lives right here in South Carolina with me. She's probably almost an hour and a half from me. So that is really cool. Lisa says, sorry for the spelling mistakes. No apologies. No apologies. We just go with the flow. We can figure out what you're saying. And Candy says, thank you, Denny. Lisa says, love your beanie. Thank you. Kelly Platter, who is one of my Joy friends on my channel, made that for me for Christmas last year. All right, I'm just checking the basement. No one is there. I'm going to drop that link again in case anybody wants to come up. So, besides working on the shrug with the purple Yarnivore, and for those of you that may not have been in here, this is what I am currently working on. Going back to the page where I can show you very well. So this is what I'm working on. And I'm doing mine in a pink, although I really love that color that they've done that one in. But a couple other things that I need to start working on. I want to pull the Elvis blanket back out and finish that up. So I am really hoping that that's going to happen very soon. Excuse me. I also need to start a Panda Bear amigurumi. And it's going to be a fairly big one, really huge. I have started a sweater that I'm designing, but I think I'm going to frog it. I'm using the herringbone stitch, but I'm doing it with double crochet, and I think I want to pull it out and design it with the half double crochet using the herringbone stitch. So we'll see, but maybe I'll show you that next week. Mare says, what book is that? This is the book that is advertised on Trisha's channel, but it's from Lion Brand, and it's called Two Simple Shapes Equal 26 Crochet Cardigan Tops and Sweaters. And it's by Selena Baca. But this is the book there. And since I don't have anyone coming up right now to show their makes, I will show you some of the garments that are in this book. I have a joy bookmark in there. Yes, I have a bookmark that says joy. All right. So one of the first ones is this little kind of boho vest. And then another one, Lisa says, I can come on for a chat for a few minutes. I just got to the ladies' room, then I will come for a chat. Awesome. This is a cold shoulder granny square. Let me see. And that's really cute. Eventually, I would like to make all the wearables in this book. All right. This is the graceful green poncho. This is the Pound of Love poncho. Let me see if there's a better picture of that. That's using Pound of Love. This is a blanket wrap. This is what Trish did last month for December. I did not get to do that. With everything that I was working on, oh, sorry. I didn't realize I wasn't holding it high enough. With everything I was working on, it took me November and December to make my poncho that I showed y'all last week. This is called the Heartland poncho. Hi, Sap. She says, hello, Cynthia. How are you? And she says, hello to Mare. Lisa says, okay, I am back. All right, I'll drop that link again. And Denny says hi to Sap and hi to Lisa. This is a flow poncho. Mare said hello to Sap. And then the next one is the shrug that I'm working on. This is called Point the Way Pullover. And there's Miss Lisa. Oh, let me get my hands out of the way. Can you see that? It's so hard to show without showing the pattern. All right.
Hi.
Hello, Lisa.
How are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm good.
I'm going to finish showing these, and then I'm going to let you chat for a minute.
That's right. It's nice to see.
This is the Heart and Kisses kimono, and I do like this. Whoops, let's see. That is really pretty. I'm going to try not to show the pattern, but got to get in the camera right. Isn't that pretty?
Nice.
Never really worn anything with fringe like that, though. And this is the Astrid Ruana. But got to work out my camera here. So that's kind of like a long sweater. But Trish is doing one of these patterns every month. Here's the Stonewash Shrug. Trying to get that glare off. And this is another shrug. It's kind of short. I'm going to show you two pictures of it. It's called Inverted Triangle Shrug. So there's one picture of it.
That's very nice.
That is nice. And they have a picture that shows the back of it. Let's see. That is really pretty.
Oh, and the colors are beautiful together too.
Yes. And then this is called the Diamond Ruana. I may be pronouncing this wrong. Let's see. And the diamonds are right, I guess. I can't get it. There we go. In that pattern there. And I'm going to show you this picture because it shows the diamonds a little bit better. So it's very different. And here's one from the front. It shows a little bit more of it. Sorry, trying to work out with this camera. But so that one's kind of different. Maybe not one I'll do. And then here's the one that I did that I showed y'all last week. And I did mine in gray, just like that color. And I love it. I love it, love it. All right, there's a lot in here. This is one I'm going to definitely do. And I have some Heartland yarn that I'm going to do it in. And I pretty much have those colors right there that was gifted to me. And that is really pretty. I like that. With like a long sleeve turtleneck or something under it, that would be really pretty. And this is a lacy Ruana. This is really pretty and elegant. That'd be pretty for the spring and summer. And then this is a shawl. And I like it. I can't tell. It looks like there's some kind of flower motif in it. Let's see. Isn't that pretty? And I like that plum color. And then they've got a boho vest. That is really pretty.
Yeah, they're nice colors.
Yes. All the ones I really want to do are in the back. But we're getting there because we're almost to the end of the book. So here's another one. This is a cardigan. And there's that boho vest a little bit, another picture of it, but I think there's only like 3 more maybe left. A sparkle cocoon. That's like one of those little short shrugs. This is a diamond crop top. Now that's pretty. I like that. And I see everybody's messages saying different ones are pretty. And Mare said, yes, pretty, but not warm. Definitely not. This is an olive cardigan. I love that color. That's really pretty. I'd have to make mine a little bit longer. All right, finally the one I really want to do. It's called an Oversized Square Tee. And again, I'm glad Mare asked about the book Trish is doing these on her channel, and she's doing a new one every month. And you just have to go to Amazon and get the book. But she's doing it as a make-along. This one is called a tonal pullover. And all these garments or wearables, however you want to call it, they're made in either one piece or two pieces. Like that, I missed one somewhere because, you guys, look how easier this might have been. They have, if I can get it on the camera, they have them all on one page. Well, no, probably the bigger pictures were better. But I missed the one that I want to do. I don't know how I did that. It's kind of like a, well, maybe not. I did show you. It's this one, but I don't want the peekaboo shoulders. So let me go back and then I will be done with this. I want to do this one, but I don't want the peekaboo shoulders. I mean, the peekaboo shoulders are cute, but I get too cold. Here's another picture of it with her kind of in jeans. But I do like that. All right. Miss Lisa, what's in your cup and what's on your hook?
In my cup, well, actually, bottle of water, which is nearly finished. And I've been doing my crocheting. I'm doing a beanie.
Oh, cool. That is nice.
Yeah, I've done quite a few of them. I've been learning it off Julie the Whippy Chick.
Okay.
She's been doing, well, Tuesday night for her, but Wednesdays for me, being ahead of time. So she showed us to the first 11 rows one week, and then the following week we did the rest of it. So I've been crocheting up. I think I've done 11 now.
Okay.
Yeah. And I've been finding them easier to crochet than they are to knit.
I hear you.
And normally I wouldn't knit them, but now that I've learned how to do this, I'd rather crochet now.
Knitted hats are very nice, though.
Oh, yes. Yes.
I have
definitely.
never knitted a hat. I don't know how to knit a hat.
Yeah, I've knitted up quite a few hats, but now that I'm crocheting, I do the crocheted ones. So,
Right.
But I'm sort of using the mill-ends at the moment, which turn out a bit thicker. So
I do like that.
You know,
now,
so
are you using a specific stitch or?
She taught us how to do the half double crochet.
Okay.
Sort of, I don't know.
I like the texture.
Yeah, it turns out really well. I'll just, you might see it better on this one. Hang on.
Okay.
Hang on, I'll just grab it. Might see it better maybe on this one. Look. Oh no, that. Hang on, I'll try this one.
Ooh, that is pretty. Oh, I do like that.
And this one was a mill ends as well. I went to my local shop when we were finally able to go, when we got out of lockdown, and they had the mill ends going from, I think it was $10 a bag down to $5 a bag.
Oh, wow.
So I sort of picked up a whole heap, and then I had this color as well.
Ooh, I do like that.
I done 3 full hats with it, but then I ran out of this color, so I had to finish off in white.
But it looks nice, though.
Yeah, each one turned out all different patterns. So the mill-end ones have really turned out really, there's another mill-end one, really well.
Yes.
So I thought, well, if I see more different colors to what I had, I'll pick up some more and do a lot more. Oh, hi, Bree.
Hey, how you doing?
I got to figure out how to get in my camera now.
Sorry.
And what's on your hook, Bree, and what's in your cup?
Oh, well, Mountain Dew is always. There's Mountain Dew or Dr. Pepper, always, always. Today I'm working on a baby blanket.
That's going to be my next project to learn.
Yeah, this was just a little simple chevron blanket for a friend of mine in Oklahoma. Let's see, yesterday it was a shawl. I've only got about 150 whips, so
You need to make some finished objects.
I have start-itis. You know, I get new yarn, I have to start something.
I love it. I love it.
As you always do.
Craziness. I'm in love with yarn, so, you know, hey.
Yes.
Ladies, I'm going to answer a question from Mare really quickly. I got to go back and find it.
Hi, Mare.
I think she was asking about the sizes of those wearables. I do not see it.
The beanies?
No, the wearables in the book that I was showing.
Yeah, you didn't say what size they were.
So most of them go from a small to a 3X. Some of them stop at a 2X, but honestly, you can figure out, like, if you need to go to a 3X, just by adding, I mean, it kind of shows you the pattern going from small to 2X. So it shows you what you need to do if you wanted to do a 3X or a 4X or a 5X. There's one or two that go from a small to a 5X.
Okay, yeah.
But this is my thing. Trish and I have learned the hard way. Any wearables you do in that book, and I'm just going to say this about any wearables in general, do a swatch. Because if you're using a different yarn and maybe you're using a different hook, even if it's the same size as them, your stitch, your tension may be different. Make sure you do a swatch, because both of us wanted to do a 3X on that poncho so that it would be nice and loose for us, but it was really, really big. And the front of that poncho was supposed to come at the waist. The back was supposed to tuck just behind the bottom. Well, the front of it actually hits me mid-thigh, and then the back of it doesn't just cover my bum, it covers my entire leg, and it falls below my knee in the back. So it's really big. But hey, this
I made dog sweaters this week because it got cold. And the one thing I learned is my friend is a tape measure.
Yes.
Yeah. You know, the pattern can say anything, but if you can measure your stitch, get your own gauge, and know how many stitches and how big you want it, and you can measure your body at certain points and kind of gauge, it's better than having somebody tell you, well, chain 144, and you know you really need 100.
That's the same with Julie from the Whippy Chick with these beanies. She did she was showing you up to 18 rows, but she always said make sure you measure as you go, so you know how long to do it.
Right.
And I did one, and I did 30 rows. It was big, but at least it gave chance for someone to, like
roll it
turn
up.
It over.
Yeah.
But then she did her one to 17 rows, but these ones I've done to 28. So it does, hang on, I'll show you. But because this one is a different wool I've used, so it fits my head. That one just fits comfortable.
Right. It looks good.
Whereas this other one, because it's a different wool, it's But
Well,
then you can,
have to roll it up. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And it just depends on the yarn. It sure does.
No,
And
yeah.
it depends on the pattern. I know I've
Yeah.
tried doing some hats, and they always seem to bell out at the edges because I've got a little head.
See, that's the same with Julie, the Whippy Chick. She did hers to 17 because she said she's got a small head. But I do know this one, this one's an 8 ply wool
That's
DK,
pretty.
and I don't know what that is in weight form for everyone else. But this one's a mill end, and they don't tell you exactly what
Yeah, you just kind of
way
got
it
to
is.
guess, don't you?
Yeah, so I just did it because, that's going to turn out bigger than so. But mine goes to charity, so someone's going to be nice and warm anyway. So
There you go. Did you just make that hat, Cynthia? That pretty one you got on your head?
No, Kelly Platter made this and gave it to me for Christmas last year.
That's beautiful.
Isn't it? She did a really good job.
Is it chenille? It looks like chenille or velvet.
No, it's definitely acrylic.
Oh,
And
it's beautiful.
got that rolled up. It's really long.
Very. I like mine like that. I want to be able to pull up the brim.
It's a bulky yarn, and it's acrylic.
Wow.
So I'll get a little closer.
And I found that Tracy Hansen had the cutest dog sweater pattern on. And, we've got dogs, 3 different, small, medium, and little, the little chihuahua. So, but they're all long. So I had to add to the pattern so it would go clear down their back and not stop. But I got it. So they really look cute.
Right. Wait. Well, ladies, what's your favorite and least favorite part of winter? And while you're thinking about that a minute, I'm just going to read a couple quick chats. Mare says, mill ends is the bomb, such value. And she said, Lisa, you did a nice job on the hats. And hello, Susan. Susan's here. She says, hello, ladies. Mare says hello to Susan Burke. Susan says hello to Mare. Susan says, sorry, didn't spell your name right.
This is the first time I've worked with Millends, and I'll be working with them again. They're quite good.
Mary Maxon has a lot of those. Her mystery bags. I got like 3 and 4 skeins in one bag at one time for like $4.99, or was it Yarn Inspirations? I can't remember, but I would just made a scarf and a hat out of a set of it.
For me to do Mary Maxon, I have to order online because I'm in Australia.
Oh, Lord, and they won't even ship to you guys right now, will they?
I don't know. I don't think so. Not with the way the prices are at the moment.
Well, yeah, but I mean, we can't ship anything from the States to anybody in Australia right now.
Oh, well, we've been getting a couple parcels from the States.
Really? Oh, well, then they loosened it up a little bit.
Yeah, I know. One box that we were waiting on, the lady that we got it from, she was having a bit of trouble, but then she went back about a week later and it came.
Oh, good.
So and I'm waiting. I've got 1, 2, 3 boxes going to the same lady, and it's sort of, it's waiting at Melbourne Airport to go into. It's cleared. It's ready to go on the plane, but it just depends when the plane's going off.
No, the shipping prices to go anywhere out of the States is ridiculous.
It's shocking, isn't it?
Candy's at work, and she says, someone make the customers go away. Susan also said she likes mill ends, and Sap says she looks forward to the cooler weather. Of course, that's because she's in the Bahamas. And Susan says hello to everyone.
And I'm going to be like Saf. I'm waiting for the cool weather to come. We're in the middle of summer.
Oh yeah, you're opposite of us.
Yes.
I'm in Texas, so it's not so bad, but
Thank you,
it's
Maggie.
cold. I'm freezing. I've been in sweats and sweaters for 3 days, 4 days.
Well, where I live, it's solid concrete. And as you can probably see, I have a fan behind me.
Oh,
There's a fan there.
Oh, God.
And yeah, it's just not doing nothing because the heat is, I can feel the sweat pouring off.
oh,
So
girl, I got you. It's
I
Texas
need
in
to
the
move
summer. It's Texas in the summer.
So I'll be glad when our late autumn winter comes because this place is nice and cool.
When does that usually happen?
For us, for winter, it's June, July, and August.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that weird?
That is weird.
Where you guys are winter, where's summer? Where we're autumn, you're spring. Where winter, you're summer, and where spring, you're autumn. So we're the complete opposite.
Exactly.
Yeah. So right
I
around
used,
it.
I used to have a beau in Australia, and he would call me at all hours of the day and night, and it'd be freezing up here, and he'd be talking about sweating to death. I'm going, what?
But then it depends on where you are in Australia, because Northern Territory there is sort of in the middle of winter. They'll be sitting on 32 degrees, which is what, probably 100 Fahrenheit.
Mm-hmm.
I won't get on the, but that's hot. And parts of Queensland is always stinking hot, and Western Australia.
I can't remember where it was anymore. It's been a while.
Yeah, but we get our weather from the west.
Australia. Bless you,
Bless
Bree.
you. We get our weather comes from Western Australia to South Australia, and then we get it. But it's nothing for Western Australia to get anything up to 45 degrees. And then time it comes to where I am in Melbourne, we could, about 3-4 years ago, we had 3 days at 45 degree heat.
That's hot. 45 degree is Celsius, right? No.
Celsius, yeah. And I'll work it out what it is in Fahrenheit for you. I'm not
when
sure.
When they say meters in Celsius, I have no clue.
Yeah, 45 Celsius to Fahrenheit. That means it's 113 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, well, that's Texas in the middle of summer. I don't go outside. I'd be a grease spot in the parking lot.
But that's Western Australia probably nearly every day, and probably Northern Territory.
Wow.
So, and every time when I hear people on their live, well, we got snow. Yeah, send it my way, will ya? I'd love to have some.
Everybody turn their fan on, put some ice cubes in front of it, and blow it Australian way.
Yeah, that's going to be the way.
Oh, Lord.
Yes, Saf just said it's the humidity that makes the humidity here that makes things 10 times worse, which is our humidity's the worst.
Yeah.
I lived in Florida for 18 years. Yeah, it's miserable. It makes it a whole lot different.
Well, this is us at the moment in Melbourne.
Wow.
And that's, like I said, we're 16 to 15 days into summer, into halfway through summer. So December we had a month, so we're 15 days into the new year, and that's already our temperature for today.
Wow.
My bags.
What's the temperature in South Carolina?
Well, right now it's in the low 40s, but we're actually getting snow tomorrow.
No, well,
I'm coming to your house.
Keep it up there. I don't want it this year. The snow and the ice and the no electricity. I don't want that this year. The week of that was enough last year.
The only time
we get snow or ice.
The only time we get snow, we don't get it in the suburbs. It has happened twice, but we have to go, like, to say the mountains, like Mount Buller, Mount Buffalo.
Wow.
We had the fluke storm last year where it got so cold down here in Texas where it never gets that cold. It froze, it snowed, it burst every water pipe in most everybody's house. I mean, it was ridiculous. It shut the city of Austin, Texas down for 3 days. You didn't get on the roads. It was just ice and snow everywhere. People were stupid.
Well, we here in Melbourne, going back, I think it was last year, we had our first earthquake.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no.
We've never had it before in our life. Yeah, if it was way before I was born. But yeah, it was like, oh, what was that? Because we're not used to that sort of thing. If you'd gone to, like, say, Queensland, they get the tsunami type pressure coming in. They cop it all up there. We don't cop it there. But
Wow.
it was terrifying. You're just thinking, oh,
Times
not
they are a changing, huh?
oh, and mind you, where the earthquake came from was right down on the. If you're not familiar to how Melbourne is, maybe if there's other Australians on, they might know. Down the ocean way, it's come from a little suburb down that way.
Wow.
I think it's I'm not sure if it's the Atlantic way. Oh, I get my oceans mixed up, but yeah. Down south, the south way it came from, so. Yeah, I don't want to say another one. One's enough.
Yes. Now, is Australia known for having a lot of tsunamis?
Queensland, because I'm down, if you know the map of Australia, so I'm down here.
Okay.
Aussie's underneath us. So New Zealand's on I think they're on the west side of us. No, east side of us. So it's just the way the water comes, but not a lot of them. Queensland will get a bit of a cyclone with the water, tsunami type coming through with it. But not that I know a lot of, but yeah.
Okay.
But we don't get it as bad as what they do is it Bali, and that they had that really bad one a few years ago? Was it Bali or
Tsunami?
I want to say it was Bali.
Yeah, where they had that really bad one. We don't get
Before
it as bad
that,
as
it was Japan or China or someplace.
something like
a
that.
Real
Yeah,
bad one.
yeah.
Where it washed, tons of people out to sea, just never to be seen again.
And then I think before that might have been Bali or Thailand.
Yeah.
They had a bad one too.
Well, we're having freak weather up in the northern hemisphere, right? This year we're having tornadoes in December. That never happens, does it?
No.
Cindy?
No.
You don't even think you don't worry about tornadoes in December, but we've had tornadoes that have wiped almost Kansas off the map.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I've heard that. Don't you just love scammers when they ring you?
Oh, yeah.
All right, ladies, we're going to read a couple of these chats. So we've got Margie says, Lisa, I like the hats. And Mare says, ugh, Sap, I have Bahama Mama envy. Susan says, Trish, you still here? I'm working on the shawl you did. Oh, I'm so jealous, Susan. I want to work on that shawl too. That's another thing I want to do. So it says, come for a visit, Mare. It's hot here for like 9 months out of the year, and the winter season is like spring, so it's a nice break from the heat. Oh my gosh, that's it. Mr. Joyful and I definitely need to go there then. No cold. Susan says, I made crab and shrimp seafood bisque. Oh my gosh, that sounds yummy. I can smell what Mr. Joyful's cooking, but I can't place what it is. But my stomach is definitely agreeing with it. Sap says it's humid. Lisa knits. It's the humidity here that makes things 10 times worse, which Lisa read earlier. And Mare says it is 30 degrees Fahrenheit in New Jersey. And says, Bree, where in Texas are you?
Right outside of Austin. About 30 minutes outside of Austin, in between Austin and San Antonio.
I got a cousin that lives at San Antonio.
Oh, yeah. They're about 45 minutes that way.
He owns a hairdressing salon.
I don't doubt it. There's a lot of them down here.
I couldn't even tell you what it's called.
Adam's cousins live in San Antonio, so. We're spread out. I'm in the hill country, what they call the hill country.
Now, so you're a hillbilly, are you?
Well, yeah, I'm from Iowa, so I was a farm girl before I was a hillbilly, and then I was a hippie forever, so.
You've covered them all.
You didn't see me when my hair was purple.
That would have been good to
Got
see.
a picture of it. Let me see if I can bring it up. Margie says it's currently 70 degrees Fahrenheit in El Centro, California. And I'm going to work on finding this picture, Bree.
Oh, God.
It says it's 68 in Bell, California.
68. What's that in Celsius?
I don't know. It's Fahrenheit. It's mild weather. It's 100 is really hot, and 32 is freezing in Fahrenheit. So 60 some is just comfortable. It's shirt weather.
Okay. Bit like how I am. Shirt weather.
Yeah, it's just t-shirt weather. You know, it's not hot. It's just comfortable. If it stay like that the rest of the time, you'd be fine.
Okay.
Oh no!
Oh God!
There's Bree with her purple hair.
That's beautiful
Yep.
color purple.
I know, I loved it, but I got to get more dye now because my hair is clear to my rump. So I got to get more dye.
So when you talk to me on the phone, that's what I see.
I think I want pink this time. Maybe pink and purple. Maybe.
Oh wow, that would be awesome.
Do purple with pink polka dots.
Hey, that would be my style because purple is my favorite color.
That's funny. Other people like purple.
I love purple.
I like mauve.
That's pretty. I mean, I like all kinds of colors. Actually, black is one of my favorite colors, but purple is my favorite.
Yeah, I'll knit or crochet with all different colors, but my favorite would have to be mauve or a lilac. So it's not sort of a full purple or a full green blue. Yeah. Or, sort of that's just me. Or if I used to work in childcare in the I used to do pastel colours. Because to me, it just seemed more bright and, sort of thing. But when I do my next hat, I'm going to do it in this colour.
Oh, that's pretty. Ooh, that's real pretty. I love neon colors, don't you guys?
Yes.
Yes.
My place is so dusty. Yeah, I'm going to do it. And this is what it is. This is the brand that I get.
In Australia.
And that's what I can get from my local, how do I put it? It's called Big W, but it's like your Walmart, but it sells a little bit of groceries, but it's more a clothing wool shop, some electronic things. Yeah. So that's the brand they carry in there, and that comes with a pattern.
We drop ship you some Red Heart and some of our Hobby Lobby yarn.
And then I sort of go for that one, and then there's a well, you're there. I got this color as well.
Oh, that's pretty.
Pretty.
I don't know if the light's actually doing any justice, but it's a pink.
It's a like cranberry color, isn't it?
Yeah, you could say probably a cranberry, but I think it's more of it's a bit darker than this pink.
Yeah.
That's beautiful together.
And then there's the I do have this one.
Oh, that's pretty, like a mauve.
Yes. That's not a bad color.
Yeah, I love rose colors like that, yeah.
And then there's this one. I haven't done this one. There's a pale blue one.
Ooh. Teal.
That goes nice with a dark color, like this one.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Very pretty.
And see, there's a different pattern on this one again.
Oh, I do like that pattern too. That's pretty.
I can't read patterns, so it wouldn't do me any good.
Whereas this one had the pillowcase, the cushion one.
Oh, that's cool.
So I do notice when some others put theirs up how it's got is it Kim from Affordable Crafty puts one up and sometimes there's a pattern with hers that I've noticed she has some on. But the other ones that I've got from my local like this one here, it doesn't have a pattern to it.
That's DK.
Yeah, but if you scan that, it'll take you to the patterns.
Oh, wow.
Hmm.
That's a pretty emerald, almost an emerald colored green.
It is. It's really pretty.
Yeah. And that one, this one is this one.
Oh, no. Oh, that was pretty too.
That color.
And this one.
That's
Wow.
beautiful.
So, and that was a nice green one to work with.
Yeah, that's really pretty. It's a stunning hat. Is it knit?
Crocheted.
Oh, single crochet?
Half double crochet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the one that Julie from the Whippet Chick taught us. She does a live on a Tuesday night, but Wednesday morning for me. I think she said it's 6 o'clock her time. She's in New York, I think she said. But then it's 10 a.m. on Wednesday for me.
Yeah, by the way, while I'm on here with everybody, I'm not avoiding anybody. I cannot type a comment. I still have not found my problem out.
So now everybody knows that the person I was asking about for last week was Bree.
I'm sorry, but I just cannot get. It won't take a comment. It's the weirdest thing I've ever had happen. And YouTube just doesn't know what is going on, or they have no suggestions. It's a maddening thing.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that's having problems.
Your little spill.
I need a new phone, I think, or just a computer or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out.
I don't you worry. You're not the only one. If I go on my iPad to go into a video, it takes ages to load in. And then I'm on the laptop and yep, I'm in straight away. So it's not you having problems.
Well, it's Social Security. It's income tax time. So if I get a little return, guess where it's going?
On a new phone.
I'm going to get, a new phone or a new computer. If I can get a laptop, I'll be happy.
But then if I want to do the live stream like now, I've got to do it on my laptop. To do it on the iPad.
You can do it on your phone, but you can't read comments is the problem.
Yeah, and if I do it on my iPad, I've got to go through the Chrome, whereas my computer's already Chrome. So I just do it on the laptop. Makes it easier.
I didn't mean to take over, Cynthia. I'm sorry.
You're fine. I just realized Margie was saying she wanted to come up.
Okay. Well, I'm going to let her come up, and I'm going to go down, okay?
Okay.
All right. Love y'all.
Love you too.
Okay.
All right, and I'm going to read some of our little chat messages real quick. Mare said, "Sat with the virus, my travel plans are non-existent. Every day I find out more people I know and their families have it. Today I ended up having to work at home because my boss got exposed. So we will not be going back into the office till at least Tuesday of next week. So whoop, whoop, vacation for me."
Take it while you can.
Yes, we had a major troll here, but hopefully we have gotten rid of him. Thank you, Mare, for that.
I like the picture that Saf's got. Then is that a knitted crochet bag she's done?
What is that?
The picture that Saf.
I don't know.
Is that did she crochet that, or she just found a picture like that?
I don't know. Sap, we'll let you answer that. That is pretty.
That's very pretty, and the colors are beautiful.
Yes, they are. Look like daisies.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I remember used to making when I was small the daisy chains.
Right.
When you split the end and then you thread it through and then you split the next one, and you used to be able to sit it on your head.
Hey, Margie.
Hi.
Hi, Margie.
It's nice to finally meet you face to face.
Yes.
It's always nice to meet new people, isn't it?
Yes. All right. Mare says it was making her wish she was in California. And Susan says she's asking Mare where you are. I'll let you say that. I know where you are, but I'll let you answer that. And Mare says she loves lilac. Oh, she did answer it. She said she's from New Jersey. And Wanda, hello, sweet Wanda. She says Love Crafts has their paint box yarn on sale right now. They have 15 new colors in the Simply Aran. Oh, wow. And Mare says, yes, some of the U.S. yarn companies have patterns inside the label, Lisa.
Okay, like what my ones were here.
Yes.
Not that I've done them. I just throw the pattern out because I don't. I should actually try one day.
So Sap answered your question. She says, yes, it's a Granny Daisy Square, and she crocheted it as her first project.
That is a real beautiful bag.
It is. It is.
That
Nice
is
job.
marvelous.
Mare says, hi, Margie.
Hey, Mare.
And Sap says, ambitious, I know, but I wasn't into doing single crochet dishcloths or anything. I picked up the basic stitches pretty easily, so I wanted something with variety. She says it took her 20 hours to make it.
Whew. Did she stay up all day and miss out on 4 hours?
I don't know. Trish says, I'm done watching the last episode and now I'm back. What did I miss? You want to come up, Trish? I'll drop a link in case you do.
Cynthia, are you doing what is it? That show that you've been watching.
Oh, Call the Midwife?
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Yes.
Are you doing that? Oh, well, I'll say tonight for you, but today for me?
Yes. In 30 minutes.
And do you know something? I've been guessing the answers because I don't watch it.
I was guessing the answers when I first started too, because I hadn't watched it, and then I started watching it so I got caught up, and I'm like, okay, now things are making sense, and now I'm hooked.
I've watched bits and pieces, but not a full episode, and I'm thinking, I've got to get into watching it.
Just make sure you have your Kleenex.
Yeah.
So I'll have to start from season 1 first, because is it one of those shows that you've got to follow on?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
A little
so
bit.
I'll have to watch season 1, yeah.
I mean, the shows do stand independently, but there is storylines that travel throughout it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
a bit like what if you watch Grimm.
What's that?
It's a bit like if you watch Grimm. Grimm, you have to watch from the very first episode and keep following each episode like that, because that does the same.
Okay.
Yeah, at first I played the first one and think, what? I'm not going to like this show. Until a cousin said, no, you've got to watch the first one and then go. I thought, okay, makes sense.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Lisa goodness gracious, Lisa. Sap answered your question about the purse, and she said she did 20 hours in a 2-week period.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense now. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Well, I'm going to...
Your cup and what's on your hook. And I'm sorry, Lisa, I cut you off. Go ahead, Lisa.
No, that's what I was going to say. I'm going to go because it's 12:36 and it's lunchtime and my stomach's screaming for lunch. So I'll go and have some lunch and then I'll be back in time to play the game later.
All right.
So,
that's great. Well,
so I'll catch you. Well, thank you for having me in. And I'll chat to you later.
All right. Bye.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
So, Margie, what's in your cup and what's on your hook?
In my cup is coffee, of course. And on my hook, well, I've got 2 projects going right now. I started an Afghan, and then now I'm with doing that calendar thing with V.
Oh, yes. I heard about that.
Yeah. And for January and everything, this is...
Oh, that's pretty. Hang on, let me... Oh, wow, that is really pretty.
And so this is what I've gotten done so far. I'm making a baby blanket.
Oh, wow. What stitch are you doing? That's pretty.
It's, what is it called? I don't remember, but I had made a baby blanket before, and actually I got the pattern from actually and stuff to do a birth cloth, and I just multiplied it out widthwise to make a baby blanket.
Oh, wow. That is pretty. I like that burnt cloth.
And I have a little friend here I've been teleworking all week since the numbers are going back up again. So now they have
She loves that colorway that you had.
Thank you. So they've got us teleworking. So now I'm going to be teleworking for a whole week, every other week. Oh, wow. So this was my first full week teleworking. So I had my little helper here with me.
Oh,
wow. My little Ashley.
I was going to ask what the name was. How sweet.
So she's been sitting here with me in her little rocker and keeping me company.
That is sweet. So now, are you making the baby blanket for someone or for your dolls, or?
I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. I might hang on to it and keep it and use it as a giveaway, because I'm getting close to, I'm up to 373 subscribers now. So I might save it and use it as part of a giveaway when I reach 400, or I might save it and when I reach 500.
Right. Well, congratulations on those subscribers. Nancy says, I made a Havana not last year, but the year before in a hot climate. So I am not making any more big blankets. I hear you, Nancy. Nancy, it's good to have you here. Thank you for coming in. We are running out of time because movie night will be starting in 20 minutes. So I have 2 more things that I am going to share, and then we are going to call it a night. Margie, thank you for coming up. I'm going to let you stay up, Margie.
Okay.
You'll come join me next week as well. I don't know if you remember, back before Christmas, I was asking everybody what was their favorite recipe and, how did they come into having that recipe? And I've heard from one person. So I'm going to give it 1 more week. So if anyone wants to email me their recipe and tell me where they got it from, I'm going to create a video. If not, then I'm going to probably have like a 1-minute video to put up my favorite recipe and the other one that I have. And then the peach cobbler recipe that was asked for from movie night. So if you have a favorite
recipe, you're going to send me that recipe too.
It's going to come out in the video.
Oh, okay.
Yes. It's going to come out in the video. So at this moment, it's only going to be like a 1-minute video because I haven't gotten any recipes. But if anybody wants to send a recipe, you can send it to my email address. It's on my About page. It's a very easy email. It's just cynthiasjoyfulcreations@gmail.com. But anyway, send me those recipes and I will get them out in a video so we can share them with everyone. But if I don't get any more recipes, then sometime in that last week of January, that little video with the ones that I do have will go out. So, all right, well, we're going to go ahead and start wrapping up our Cup to Hook conversation with our Joy Basket moment. And again, this is just a little short devotional. And tonight it's called Humble Wisdom. And our Bible verse comes from Proverbs chapter 11, verse 2. And it says, when pride comes, then comes disgrace. But with humility comes wisdom. All too often, we are eager to display our knowledge, and we are slow to listen. We open our mouths and discredit ourselves by caring more about our egos than the other people that we are with. It takes wisdom to learn how to listen humbly, but in doing so, we increase in wisdom and we show respect. Others will remember how we make them feel, and it is important that they feel accepted, respected, and heard. If self-image is our aim, we will be met eventually with disgrace. If, however, our endeavors are to walk in humility and serve others, we will be the recipients of God's wisdom. And then there's just a little prayer that says, Lord, please help us overcome our pride. It is detrimental to our faith and it distracts from our true calling of praising you in everything. Teach us your humble ways. We pray that you give us wisdom to know when to share and when to listen. Help us love others and cease any conceited attempts to put ourselves above them. Why do pride and wisdom contradict? So that's definitely something to give us to think about. That little phrase that it said, that it's more important that when people are with us, how do we make them feel? Do we make them feel accepted, respected, and heard? And I may even cheat and start making that part of my joy motto because I love that. So, yep, I really, really like that. Respected,
My mother-in-law's.
accepted, respected, and heard. So, and that's my goal.
That's my mother-in-law's.
When anyone comes to my channel, I hope that I can transform you into a place of joy from my place of joy. So, all right. I do appreciate Lisa and Bree and Margie coming up on my panel tonight. I appreciate everyone that has been here. I'm going to check over in our chats real quick. Sap was saying hi to Nancy, and Nancy was saying hi back. Hello, sweet Nisi. Nisi is here and saying hello. And Nancy was saying hi to Kim, and Sap is saying hi to Nisi. And Nisi is saying hi to Sap. Nancy says, I bought a bunch of knitting stuff beginning of last year, giving it a whirl, but I don't have the patience right now. I hear you. Nancy, I am not known for knitting. I started my fiber journey knitting dishcloths, and then I taught myself how to crochet, and it's been crochet all the way. I said in 2021 that I wanted to learn how to knit Christmas stockings. It did not happen. So hopefully that will come for 2022. So you and I, maybe we can be accountability partners and get our knitting on. Hello, Angie. Welcome in. And Trish says, I keep forgetting about the recipe with an emoji like, ugh. Well, send it. All right, everyone. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe our time is up. It just goes so fast.
I know.
I do appreciate everyone coming, and I do ask that before you leave, if you will, just give this video a joy thumb so people can continue to find us and come join us on Fridays. Sap says, me too. I started practicing, took many months off, but I'm going to start again. So we need to make this 2022 the year of learning how to knit.
I tried to do it and I said, forget it. I'm sticking with crocheting. But maybe I still have the learner kit, so maybe I might give it a try again.
Right. I can knit and I can purl, but anything besides that, yeah, forget it.
I couldn't get the hang of how you're supposed to hold them and how you're supposed to do the stitch. I'm like, forget it.
The one thing I remember when I was knitting versus crocheting is because of the way you hold the needles, my arms and my shoulders would hurt. But when I crochet, the worst I got to worry about is my hand hurting. But using the, I started to say amigurumi, the ergonomic hooks, that doesn't happen as much. So, oh my gosh. Hello, sweet Erica. How are you doing? Happy New Year. It is so good to see you. That's Erica with Erica Crafty. And Trish said, knitting needles take more patience and time, but it's worth it if you don't get too frustrated. I know Trish makes lots of knitted hats, and I will say this, knitted hats are really beautiful and durable. So, but Sap says, I am determined to learn knitting. Oh, me too, Sap. Me too. Like I said, we've just got to make this the year of knitting. So, all right, everyone. Well, thank you again for coming. And those of you that are new, I hope again that you got a little bit of joy. And those of you that have been with me and been faithful, I always, always hope that you come in and leave with a lot more joy than what you came in with. So, hugs and joy, everyone. Again, Margie, Bree, and Lisa, thank you so much for coming up and joining me on the panel tonight. I really appreciate that. And I think I did a lot better tonight than I did last Friday. So, woo, woo.
Yeah, you did.
Well, thank you. Hello, Sylvia. She says, hi, my beautiful Cynthia, and bless you all. So let me just tell y'all something real quick. Miss Sylvia has asked me, and I hope this is okay that I share this, if I would do a project with her. So starting next week, we are also going to start a project together. Like I don't have enough going on. But we are going to make the Pure Innocent shawl from Bag O' Day. So I am excited to get that started and to work on that with Miss Sylvia. Miss Sylvia is all the way in California. I'm all the way in South Carolina. So this is going to be a really cool, collab across, the states. So I'm excited.
Where at in California? Because I'm in California.
That'll be up to Miss Sylvia if she shares, Margie. So we'll give her just a minute. Sap asked, what's SSK? Ooh. Any of our knitting friends on here who can answer that? What is SSK? Oh, Trish did right here. She said it is slip, slip, knit. There are tutorials. Thank you, Trish, for sharing that. And thank you, Nisi. She did the hugs and joy. And Trish said, hugs to everyone and have a good night. And she says Margie, Trish says she needs to be in California. And Sylvia has answered you. She says, I'm in Fontana, California, close to Riverside.
Okay, that's approximately about 2 hours away from me, hour and a half.
So, all right.
North of me, San Diego is about an hour and a half, 2 hours west of me.
Gotcha. All right, everyone. Thank you again for coming. Please don't forget to give me joy thumbs on your way out. And I love y'all and hope everyone will come back for movie night in a few minutes. I might be just a few minutes late. I'm going to try to eat my dinner really quick so y'all don't have to watch me eat it on camera. And I will see y'all next week for Cup2Hook conversation number 78. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. By summer, we will be at 100. I cannot wait. We'll have to have a big celebration on that day. Trish said she needs to be anywhere warmer. She's getting 5 inches of snow today. Oh my gosh, and they already had snow. Bless your heart. All right, everyone. I love you. Hugs and joy. Mwah. I will see you next week or in a few minutes for movie night. Bye.
Bye.